So hey guys, welcome to Sinfully Fun Games. We're looking at a game from a friend of the channel's that is right now in Spanish. Configured it. Good thing I actually speak Spanish. Or I should say I read Spanish, I should say. I do not speak it any longer. But we're looking at his game, which, by the way, this is available on itch.io to buy, or you can play the free demo if you want to try it for yourself. So I'm really happy because I show up in the game. Yay! Also, I'm a little too far. There we go. Let's lower that. Play it in Spanish. No. I'm doing this live in front of a chat. No. No. I mean, I can say a few words in Spanish, like galleta la boca, and then we've lost our monetization for today, everybody. If you know what that means, you're welcome. Or actually, no, that might be more in Portuguese. Once again, the desk is such a mess. If only Amanda were a bit more organized, my job would be much easier. Anyway, I better clean this up before she gets mad at me, or else she'll punish me. We gotta have her hang with Detective. Oh, good morning, boss. Good morning, Grasshopper. It's weird seeing you here so early. But you told me Oh, you know what? Since that's a different... I know what voice. But you told me you told me yourself to come here this early. On my day off, no less. Well, since you're here, start cleaning up this mess of papers. I want this office nice and clean by noon, and don't forget to make lunch. Do I have to cook too? That's not fair! You know what? I'll just use the regular voice. Great. She put her headphones on. If nothing catches her interest, she is distracted from her work. And that's life at the Manrico Detective Agency. Is my boss and the sole owner. Her name is Amanda Manrico. Manrico or Manrico? I think it's Manrico, right? And she is one of the greatest private detectives I've ever known. If only she weren't this messy. That'd be great. But I don't expect her to change. I am her assistant, Fernando Salgado. Oh, I actually knew somebody with that last name. He actually went to... Yeah, I actually had a friend named with that last name. And I've been working with her for some time now. But I'm now in... It's Manrique with an E, so it's Manrique. Oh, is it Manrique? So you say the E, okay. Sorry. But I'm now in charge of cleaning her house, which is also her office. I'm sorry, the detective and this girl would make way too... They'd either shoot each other or get along too well. Aren't you done cleaning my desk yet? How inefficient. You'll never become a good detective that way. I'm sorry, boss. I'll finish in a moment. Calling me in on my day off to clean and cook. Better be paying a lot extra, right? Well, I mean, I like cleaning and cooking, so I wouldn't mind it too. Well, I like cooking more, so I wouldn't mind doing that. Amanda put her headphones back on. I'll never be able to change her mind. We could talk about... You can use her in the next game if you want, Tulio, or we could have a little crossover in the comic. Or you know what? We're doing the mini comics after issue 2. Once we finish working on issue 2, I'll grab you about that. If only we had a client, I'd be doing something other than just cleaning. A client! About damn time. What are you waiting for, Grasshopper? Go answer the door. I'm going. A man entered the office, gently waving, but his gaze was stern, commanding respect. Good morning. Is this Manrique Detective Agency? That's right, you come to the right place. You know what, I'll do the lower pitch for her. You've come to the right place. I'm Amanda Manrique, prodigy detective and business owner. Amanda was smiling like a spoiled brat. I facepalmed in shame. But don't just stand there like a tree. Come in and take a seat. My assistant will bring you coffee in just a moment. Right, Grasshopper? Yes, boss, I'm on it. I clenched my teeth, letting her know my anger, but I don't think she noticed. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Shu Nakagawa. And this is where I mess up. I'll do the Spanish ones, but you're making me do Japanese. Shu Nakagawa, and I am a representative of the Embassy of Japan. Another embassy? I've had enough of those kinds of people. Last time, they tried to set me up for murder. I can relate to that. An imposter ambassador and a fake kidnapping. That case was quite a mess. Can we go back and do that case? That sounds like an interesting case. I don't know anything about your previous experience. Manrique Dono? Alright, Tulio, you're a weeb. But I took notice of you when that thief, the Phantom Gentleman, stole a statue. Statuette. You weeb. And thanks to that case, the owner of that piece gave me your phone number. I remember now. It was on that day that we learned of the Phantom Gentleman's deeds. Is the Phantom Gentleman an actual comic character? I feel like it is. Why have I heard that name before? Oh, this is gonna drive me nuts. Why do I know that name? I was right. Gentleman Ghost, that's why. That's why. Gentleman Ghost is why. I was close. Also, I'm pretty sure that reference does come from an anime. He's a very skilled thief who always announces his thefts. I'll never forget that incident. Somebody's been playing Persona 5. We were hired to catch him, but he was elusive and got away from us. I need to pick Persona 5 up for my Steam Deck. But what does your case have to do with the Phantom Gentleman, Mr. Nakagawa? Let me guess. The Phantom Gentleman threatened to steal a valuable piece of art, right? Well, don't worry. We'll protect the valuable item. Count on us. I'm afraid it's too late for that. The thief has already stolen the piece. Really? Now you're coming to us? Holy crap, man. Do you know how this works? But the matter is even more serious than that simple theft. Stop texting. Amanda frowned. I could tell she was very tense. For the record, it was a pure coincidence. Random fun fact, UK Muppet is a slang word. I know, I use that. If you've heard some of my streams, I use the word Muppet as an insult. I call Shin Godzilla, I say he looks like a Muppet because he looks like a dang Muppet. You chose the name out of pure coincidence. Yeah, I'm gonna believe that, and I'm gonna believe the fact that Stunning Shock is green, not because of Freakazoid. Let me not piss off the artist that works for me. Please, explain your case. And I'm sorry I didn't introduce myself. My name is Fernando Salgado. I'm Amanda's assistant, not that she cares. Shame on me for forgetting my manners. This guy's a diplomat. Don't worry, Salgado-san. Formalities are meaningless with the matter at hand. Then spit it out and don't beat around the bush. If you want our help, explain your case at once. Amanda, please, be more respectful of our client. It's an ambassador, he can have us killed. Very well. I wonder if you are familiar with the national treasure of my country? Is Nicolas Cage the thief? No, sir, I'm sorry. No idea. There are 3 ancient archaeological pieces, which were used by the god Susano to defeat the fearsome Yamata no Orochi, the 8-headed dragon. Tulio, you can't see the look I'm giving your screen name. The Kusanagi sword, Yata's mirror, and Yasakani's Maigatama. I hate that I know these references, and I'm going to smack you later. Nicolas Cage, oh no. But you can't stop him. These treasures are protected by Shinto priests chosen by our emperor. By the way, Purity, if you want Shin Megami Tensei 5, it's on sale for $30 on the GameStop app. Is it link that to me for later? Probably gonna pick it up on, I was gonna pick it up on Steam or my Switch. And only members of the royal family and the priests can oversee those treasures. Smack me gentle. We found your fetish. So the treasures were stolen, or am I wrong? Somewhat. Manrique. I gotta make sure they say the E. Manrique Dono. A few hours ago, Yatta's mirror was stolen. Wow, you couldn't go to the detective before then. And we are certain that the culprit is the Phantom Gentleman. Amanda looked at me with a frown. I think we shared the same thought. We would have never imagined the Phantom Gentleman would have gone all the way to Japan to steal a mirror. Nah, he was there on vacation. He just decided to steal the mirror while he was on vacation. But how do you know it was the Phantom Gentleman? Because he left a note taking responsibility for the theft? My superiors think that it is likely that he will try to steal the other treasures. However, he has not left any warning notes indicating anything of the sort. He finished his vacation and he came back. So you need us to go to Japan and catch the thief before another treasure is stolen? After seeing how you performed in that case and seeing how the statuette was recovered, I don't know why statuette keeps throwing me off. It became clear that you guys were able to solve the case efficiently. That's why I recommended you both to my superiors, and because you're cheap. I decided to get in touch with you. And what were you waiting for? Let's go to Japan and catch the bastard. Amanda was brimming with energy. This case is going to be rather problematic. I'll make the arrangements for you to leave this afternoon on a diplomatic flight. I want to go to Japan. I will go with you to serve as your translator. Woohoo! A paid vacation. I was just thinking that too. Woohoo! Paid vacations. Please, Amanda, behave yourself and take this seriously. At least don't say it in front of him. Even though she wouldn't mind making an international conflict out of this. A novel is based off of. Then it's decided. Please have your passport on hand. I'll take care of the rest. I'm leaving to prepare myself for the trip as well. I'll send a vehicle for both of you. See you later. Water. There it is. We're going on vacation. Okay. We're going on vacation. Woohoo! Amanda, I think Detective would actually shoot her. Amanda locked herself in her room, and from the noise she's making, she must be packing. I'd better go home right away and pack my bags. I don't know why, but I have a feeling that this trip will be anything but pleasant. The next morning, we left for Japan. I always do love when people actually add sound effects to their game. We traveled in first class. It was a 14-hour flight non-stop, but the service was luxurious, so no complaints here. Alrighty, thank you. Once we arrived at Narita Airport, a limousine was waiting for us and took us straight to the hotel. Alrighty, I got it. Wow, this hotel is way too fancy. Actually looks similar to the one I stayed in New York, which was actually smaller than it should have been. I'd never be able to afford this, even if I saved my entire salary for 5 years. Oh, they must be in Tokyo if it's that expensive. I feel somewhat guilty. Our trip is paid for by the taxpayers of this country. That means you go to Akihabara and you put everything on the tab. That's what I'd do. Don't think about it. Focus on work. All set, detectives. Your room is ready. You're gonna make me say it. Fine. Sugoi! How efficient! This hotel is indeed worthy of my refined taste. I see you have knowledge of our language. Fucking weeaboos. Nothing you can't learn from watching anime on TV! Oh, it's like the character from Hoonie Pop all over again. Amanda, please behave. I'll take care of some business before you start your investigation. In the meantime, make yourselves at home. There was no need to be brought to a place as luxurious as this one. Shut up, Fernando! Don't worry about it, Detective. You are a guest of our government. It is a token of appreciation for accepting the case without hesitation. Well, couldn't we stay at the Godzilla Hotel? Man, that was way too expensive even for the government. You're on your own on that one. At least it's not Sarah Amanda has a brain, that's true. And what are you waiting for? With any luck, I'll be able to swim in the pool before sunset. Grasshopper, get my luggage, come on. Come on, boy. I'll be going now. We will be in touch once I take care of some business. Tomorrow morning, I will take you both to the scene of the crime. Do you know what I would give to actually stay at that Godzilla Hotel? Thank you very Thank you very much, Mr. Nakagawa. But which room will we be staying in? Stream went down? It did? Hold on. It's not down on my end. Let me check. Is anyone else having a problem? Somebody let Tulio know he may need to refresh. Checking right now. Yeah, we're not having any problems on my end. Yeah, it's still going live. Hold on. I'll put the be right back up until Tulio can let us know he's back. I'll bet. We also have the perfect weeaboo background, and I didn't even notice that. Damn, he already left. Anyway, at least in my room, I'll have some peace and quiet. We don't have any other place to go, unfortunately, for these. Proud of my weeaboo roots. Nothing wrong with that. I know plenty of weeaboos that have gone to Japan and gotten a wake-up call. What the hell? What's wrong? Why are you yelling like that? They reserved only one room for us. Why are you surprised? That's how they save money for our stay. But... Besides, we've already slept together in my bed. It's no different from the office. Yes, it is! We're in a hotel! That murderous look. Oh, crap, now I'm dead. First of all, any dirty thoughts you have in your mind, forget about them. Secondly, if you ever invade my personal space, I'll make you regret it. And finally, assume your role as a tourist. We must mingle with the people. Yeah, if you keep saying Segoy and shit, you're gonna sound like a tourist. It's important that you trust no one. Okay, boss, I'm sorry. Now, let's go to the pool. I want us to enjoy ourselves like good tourists. You just want to go to the pool. But, boss... Now what? What would happen if we were mistaken for a newlywed couple? Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Would you like that? Would you like it if we held hands and I whisper sweet nothings in your ear? Stop kidding around. You're lost, my dear. You'll never get another sexy girl like me in your life. No, you know what? She would hang out better with Raven. Or she would too. Fortunately, if there were two women like Amanda, the world would be doomed. What do we do now, boss? Like I told you, I want to swim in the pool before it closes. So grab your swimsuit and let's seize the moment. Let's dive in. Somebody save me! It's about time they closed the pool. If Amanda kept forcing me to swim, I would have hopelessly drowned. At least I'll be able to rest for a little while in the room and eat something. Fernando, is that you? Wait, that voice, is it? Okay, that was not the voice to use. Hold on. Oh my god, it is you! Long time no see. You have no idea how much I missed you. It's... Melanie? Melanie? I haven't seen her in months. She's a famous pop singer in our country, and her manager hired us to protect her from a stalker a few months ago. What's she doing here? What are you doing in Tokyo, Melanie? Are you on vacation? Kinda. My manager is organizing a tour here in Japan. But he gave me permission to come to Tokyo as a tourist before the tour starts. That's rather strange coming from your manager. Don't you have a bodyguard? I still haven't forgotten the case where we had to protect you from the stalker. I'm seeing a bunch more cases we need to have some backstory on, and we need to have some episodes on here. Ever since that case was solved, I haven't had any more problems, and I'm not that heavily guarded. Besides, nobody knows me in this country. My songs have just charted here recently. Pretty convenient, don't you think? Her smile is so captivating. It makes me happy to see her so cheerful. But tell me, sweetie, what are you doing here in Tokyo? I don't think it's exactly a vacation, is it? I'm busy on a case with my boss. Nothing out of the ordinary. You work a lot. I hope you can get some time off soon. And since you're here, I was thinking, why don't we have dinner together and reminisce about old times? Dude, she is going so hard on you. Don't be that guy. Do it. Go for it. Bang the singer. Bang the singer. Well, I don't know if I should accept. I'm working and it wouldn't be right. Why are men always stupid? Not to mention, Amanda will make me clean her toilet for a whole month with my toothbrush. Please, just for a few hours. It's been a long time since we've seen each other, and I want to spend some time with you. There are so many things I want to tell you. Don't stick your dick in the valley, girl. Remember, don't stick your dick in the valley, girl. Totally. Truth is, Grasshopper, you gotta be kidding me. But look who we have here. The one and only Melina. Melina, I keep wanting to call her that, too. I don't know why. That's what my brain keeps switching to. Milani. Detective, I didn't expect to see you here. I mean it. The atmosphere suddenly became heavy. Those two hate each other and can make an embarrassing scene. Grasshopper, remember that we have a little work to do tonight. So finish what you're doing and go back to the room. I'll be waiting. Ugh, at least she left quickly. But I'm sure she'll get even later. Your boss is still a despicable woman. I don't understand why you're still working for her. Because you haven't asked to marry me and I can't live off your money. Don't worry about it. Enjoy your vacation. I have to get back to work. You know how my boss gets. So, you won't be able to join me for dinner? I felt a gentle grab on my sleeve. Milani looked really sad because I was leaving her hanging. What am I supposed to do now? Save like a motherfucker. Ha! You did not take that away from me. Thank you. How do I get out of it? Wrong button. I go back to my room. I'm going to dinner with her. Screw it, I'm going for that. Wouldn't be fair to leave her like this after so long without seeing each other. I'm sure Amanda will understand. It'll just be a couple of hours anyway. Okay, we can have dinner together. Wonderful. You don't know how happy you've made me. First, though, I have to go take a shower and change my clothes. The pool left me exhausted. Alright, I'll see you in a couple of hours at the restaurant. Anything you like is on me. After all, my agency is footing the bill. Honestly, I have been to some really good restaurants and hotels. And that sounded worse than it should have. And here I was worried about taking advantage of other people's money. See you soon, darling. I'll be waiting for you. Wow, she can't make it any more obvious she wants that dick, can she? Milani gave me another smile and headed for the elevators. I'm glad she's happy. I'd better get back to the room to get some rest, if I can survive my boss. Amanda is still in the shower. I better watch some TV while she's busy. Great. There's nothing in a language I could understand. Looks like Amanda's done showering. Damn it, I have to censor. What the? Something wrong, dear darling? And you still wonder? Where did she come up with the idea of going out in her underwear and acting so seductive? Don't you like what you see, darling? It's not that, it's... Amanda smiled at me in a lewd way. Remember that we're husband and wife, so you must play your role properly. But no one is watching us here. You're my boss. Amanda was approaching me in a very suggestive way. Her face was just inches away from mine. I could feel her warm breath on my face. Hey, you shouldn't do this, seriously. Do what? What am I doing now? I felt her hand caress my leg. It was having a profound effect because I was getting turned on. But I didn't want to have anything with my boss. It's not right. Unless you're worried about your singer friend. Oh, you are that kind of a catty bitch, aren't you? And you won't pretend to cheat on your wife with another woman, or am I wrong? Amanda blew softly in my ear, sending shivers down my spine. You shouldn't do this, Amanda. It's not right. Don't break my heart like that, darling. After all, we swore eternal love to each other. At what point did we agree to that? That's a lie. This has to be another one of her sick jokes. It has to be. Please stop. I can't stay with you any longer. I have something else to do. It's about Milani. Amanda frowned, disappointed in my response. She got out of bed in a very bad mood. I could almost hear her teeth grinding. It's just that Milani invited me to dinner and, well, we haven't seen each other in a long time. No need to explain yourself, Fernando. If you want to go, then go. We're nothing after all. Though she says this, I can clearly tell she's pissed. There's no going back now. I'm going to take a shower and I'll be back later. Do you want me to bring you something? Bring me something sweet. If it's something traditional, even better. But don't think you'll be spared for punishment after being so boring. I exhaled a deep sigh of defeat and headed to the bathroom to shower. At the very least, I hope dinner with Why do I keep wanting to say Melina? Milani will be more peaceful than this. Because somebody mentioned Mortal Kombat earlier. I think that might be why. If I remember correctly, Milani told me that she was waiting for me here. I don't see her anywhere. I wonder where she is. Fernando, over here! I was afraid you weren't coming. Did something happen to you? Did you have problems with your boss? Yeah, she's a cock-teasing bitch. Let's not speak of her. I don't want to dwell on things. Are we going to eat? I'm starving. Of course, follow me to the restaurant. I hope the food does justice to this beautiful hotel. So that's where we're going to actually leave it. If you guys actually want more of this game, let me know. But for now, let me see. No, I guess we can go a little longer. I thought we had been recording a lot longer. Nope, let's keep going. Milani seems really happy that I'm with her. A few months ago, Amanda and I saved her life from an assassination attempt against her. She even confessed to romantic feelings towards me, but I rejected her. Wow, dude, you have a singer. God, you have bad taste. Although I don't think she took it very well at the time, we remain on good terms. What are you thinking about? Me? Well, how good you look, and all the success you've had in your career. Doing a tour here, where no one speaks English, that's a huge feat. Okay, we'll go with that. Even I was surprised when my manager told me about the numbers we've achieved here. Besides, in this country, pop idols are adored, and I just play my role. And tell me, which case brought you and your boss here to Tokyo? Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't be that guy. Don't be that. Okay, thank God. I'm afraid I can't disclose that information, since our client requested absolute secrecy. I figured as much. If you can't tell me, that's fine. But I'd love to spend more time with you if you get some free time. If my boss allows me to do so, we'll be working very hard on this case. Milani lets out a deep sigh. You shouldn't depend so much on your sourpuss boss. You should give yourself some credit. I'm pretty sure she has a secret shrine to him in her closet. I could totally see that with this type of chick. You're a wonderful man, and you deserve better. I don't know how to respond to that. Dude, at this point, all she's got to do is open those legs and just stand on that table and hold up that dress to get you to freaking respond at this point, because she can't be any more forward. It's okay, don't worry. I've got a great idea. Let's go for a walk tomorrow. You and me. Let your boss handle this job. You'll catch up later. Doesn't that sound great? Oh, his boss is gonna kill him. It's not convenient, Milani. I'll be on the case tomorrow, and I don't want my boss to get mad at me. Think about it. I don't want to be in Tokyo. I won't be in Tokyo for long, and I imagine you won't be either. So I wish you all the best with your case. I'll give you my room number in case you change your mind. Okay, I'll think about it and let you know what I've decided. Milani smiled charmingly at my response. Why do you have to be so darn sweet? I just hope this case doesn't complicate our stay in Tokyo. Alright, so that is where we're gonna leave it. Nice effect. But, there we go. So that's a little bit of Sassy Detective. If you guys do like this game and you guys want to see more of it, then I will do some more during our live streams. It is a really, really fun game.